we are going to work on the main course, which
Okay.
will be extra Florentine. It's poached egg on creamed spinach with some pancetta.
Right, and I've already roasted the pancetta, so it's just waiting.
Yeah.
And already we've done the potatoes.
Yeah.
All we have to do is, these are lovely little red potatoes. I steamed them for about 15 minutes. I actually did that last night. And then just brought them to room temperature with a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic, but like you had suggested, roast the onion first so it caramelizes a little bit. Okay. And now all we have to then put in the garlic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to burn the garlic.
Yeah, and you just want to get them nice and golden. And all we're going to do when we're ready to serve is sprinkle a little bit of parsley on top. It's already got some cracked pepper and some kosher salt. And then we're ready to go. Your Mama Elle's kitchen. And I've got the chef working for me today.
So
this is part 3 of this is actually part of our main entree, the Florentine chicken. We're going to show you how to quickly prepare the spinach. Okay, and all the recipes are going to be on the website.
So
We've got
you
the
go
biscuits in the oven. So
onion and garlic,
yeah,
and then spinach, greens and steamed in the.
you really just more or less want to wilt it, don't you?
Yeah.
Because it's actually going to go into the oven, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
going to be creamed and then it's going to go into the oven. See, I'm not the only one that get the odd little spinach leaf slipping out of the pan, eh? Now I noticed you do nearly all of this on maximum heat. Like I tend to use a lower heat. That's probably because, well, you're so much more experienced, so you're not going to be burning stuff, right?
Well, it would be quite difficult for me to burn anything on this kind of stove.
Okay. Be kind to my stove. It's the only one that I have. I would love to have a beautiful gas stove. Okay, so now you put in whipped cream.
Yep.
Okay. Because really, this is going to end up in the oven. It's going to bake and be creamed.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else goes in there now?
So we have to wait until it shrink a little bit and the sauce reduce.
Okay. Reduce to about half.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
thick enough.
Okay. Look at that. Okay, so that's ready, and what are you doing now? You're grating a little bit of nutmeg
Yeah.
in? Oh, that gives it a wonderful flavor.
Yeah,
doesn't
have to be freshly grated.
it? Okay. Oh yeah, definitely.
See how much it shrink?
There's hardly any. So that's really one of those little boxes, plastic boxes of baby spinach. It's really more or less for one person, right?
Yeah.
So if the two of you are going to be eating together, you're going to want to get the bigger one. Okay, good.
So
Portion, right? If you want to call it that. It's our Florentine spinach, and we've got some poached eggs here. So you're
You
going to
have to-
scoop them out. You want to drain them a little bit,
yeah,
right?
otherwise the spinach would be too
Yeah.
watery.
Yeah. And we've sauteed the spinach. We put whipped cream in it, a little bit of nutmeg right on top. It's got some onions and garlic in it, and it's actually going to cream in the oven because it's going to be baked in the oven, right?
Yeah.
So you obviously didn't want to poach the eggs hard or anything. You want to keep them fairly soft?
Yeah, very
Yeah,
soft.
fairly
And
soft. And now you're
sprinkle a little bit
sprinkling
of,
a little bit of
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan,
Real-
yeah.
the real
The
cheese.
real stuff, yeah, I grated that before. There you go. And that's actually a nice size serving for one person, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's healthy. You know, 2 eggs. It's okay to have 2 eggs now and then. And the spinach, of course. And who doesn't love cheese? There you go. Now when you sprinkle
paprika.
little paprika, okay. And you just use regular Hungarian paprika or
Yeah.
Spanish, okay. And then what have we got here?
So we bake them a little bit more, and we garnish with pancetta. We bake a little bit earlier.
I did those earlier on, and actually they almost look like little flowers when they're done.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
the whole
that, isn't
idea.
that pretty? So it really does make a nice garnish.
So it's not your base or the typical everyday bacon and egg. It's
No,
Italian
no.
bacon, cream spinach, poached egg, Italian Parmesan cheese.
Exactly, exactly. And we've got, too bad this hasn't got smell-o-vision because we've got the biscuits, the lavender biscuits in the oven and they're ready to come out. And this is going to go in the oven for how long?
For 5 minutes.
5 minutes, just enough to sort of heat it all up?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that. I should have done the one more. You asked for 6, I only did 5. There you go. But isn't that pretty?
Thank you.
Look at that.
So we're
So
going to
that's
bake
going to
this
be
for 5
baked
minutes.
for 5 minutes. And that's the main course. We've got the mousse in the fridge. That's on the menu too. Beautiful, beautiful white chocolate mousse. Oh my God, with a raspberry drizzle on it, which just helps cut that richness,
Yeah.
right? And what else do we have? We've got the baked brie, which we're going to be serving in the next segment as well.
So we done it.
We've done it back
Yeah.
in Mama Elf's kitchen. We have an awesome offering for Mother's Day breakfast in bed or brunch.
Yeah.
So let's go over everything we've made. Now you don't have to do them all. The recipes will all be online. You can just pick 1 or 2. But when you really look at it, who wouldn't want a treat like this? So for starters, we've got our wonderful avocado smoothies. 2 sizes, the Big Mama size and the little baby size, whichever you prefer. Now you don't have to serve these sort of right one after the other. You can spread this delightful meal out over a couple of hours. Start with the smoothies. Then a little later, we've got for our second course here, this absolutely awesome baked brie with some little crostinis. And of course, being a cat lady, I have to have my little cat butter knives, right? Okay, so
For
this...
the main course, we have eggs Florentine.
Yes.
So it's poached egg on cream spinach and then baked and served with some pancetta.
Don't they look like flowers? See, you don't have to go out and buy a bouquet. You've actually got the flowers on the plate, okay? And a
Served
little
with,
side dish, yeah, of little roasted red
baby
potatoes.
baby red
yeah,
potatoes.
yeah. And now this looks really interesting. Tell me what this is.
Well, that's our lavender scone, wheat scone,
Lavender scone, look at this.
served with mascarpone and passion fruit.
Yeah.
So guess what? We got everything done in under an hour. Actual,
Oh, there's still a couple more things here. Number 1, gotta tell you, we had a little bit of a tiff going on here. Chef Clarence wanted the rosemary tree, and guess what? There it is. Look at these beautiful, beautiful biscuits here, the lavender biscuits, right?
Yeah.
And the kids can sprinkle the sugar on the top. They can help you make it. And then we have dessert.
Yeah.
And tell me what this luscious
It takes
dessert
about
is.
less than 1 hour active cooking time. While you have to make the bread dough or the biscuit dough.
Which you
few
can do the
hours.
day before.
Yeah, the day
even,
before,
yeah,
a couple days
yeah.
before.
Mhm.
And the brie, you can get it ready uncooked
Keep it in the fridge?
in the cooler for up
Okay.
to 1 week.
Oh, look, there you go. So
And
now
the
just
actual
spread out.
cooking time would be less than 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, what is this monster mama size dessert?
Yes, white chocolate,
White chocolate mousse,
yeah,
right?
with raspberry
Yeah.
coulis and Cointreau liqueur.
Yeah. And the raspberry coulis, which you did strain, so there's no pits in it,
Yeah.
right? But what it does, that little bit of tartness, it just cuts the richness, because we can't lie. I mean, this is decadently rich. So you may want to look at the mini serving versus the big one, right? Unless you've got 6
Well, the
people
choice
with
is
6
yours,
foods.
yeah.
Yeah, the choice is yours. So this is the offering for Mother's Day, be it breakfast in bed, be it brunch. If you got a mom you love to death, don't get her flowers. Think about going over to her place, arrange it with her first, tell her not to come into the kitchen, and make her this beautiful Mother's Day meal.
Yeah, well, you
Thank
want the
you.
kitchen for an hour.
Well, yeah, yeah, for sure. And thank you, Chef Clarence. This was delightful.